Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jaime, and this is another episode of Meant to Vent Podcast News. And before I get started, I want to say another thank you for Bill DeGilio for coming by the studio and joining me on Meant to Vent. That was a lot of fun having him on, and I'd like to have him on again sometime in the future. And before also I get started, strange thing happened today. I went and got some takeout, and I'm just waiting my turn in line. You know, I get to the counter, the lady brings me up, just being all calm and nice, being polite. And next you know, she comes out of nowhere before I get my change, and she's like, kids don't know nothing about death row these days. Because she's like, talking about my t-shirt, and I was like, you're right. They don't know about death row these days. So I got my food and went home, and I thought that was just interesting, and we thought I would share it with y'all. So with that said, let's get on with some of these headlines. And thank you everybody who comes out and puts time out their day to join me on their events out there. I appreciate y'all who come out there and check me out every once in a while. So let's get on with some headlines. With JP Morgan MasterCard on board in a biometric breakthrough year, you may soon start paying with your face. That's wild. They would just be, what is it easier to pay? Would it be easier to pay for somebody if they were like more good looking? Is that going to be like some new, like, the way everybody's going to like try to like get it canceled and shit when it starts? Or like, it's starting to feel like some Minority Report type stuff, like when they walked in, they just start scanning your eyes and face and stuff when you go to places. Or like, what if you go to the store one day in the future when they start doing this real soon, you got to pay with your face, right? And you see how some guys, like, sometimes, like, you see some people that got money online and they want to flex. They want to flash their money all the time. Like, they want to sit there and flash real hard and flex. So let's say, like, you got a guy out here online who likes to go and buy flashy things and stuff, and he goes out to the stores. Maybe it's a jewelry store or a fancy car store. And the guy's all like, what can I do? You want this, this is going to cost you this much. And the guy's just all aggressive going to be like, boom, like, give me that shit. Like, you're just going to go and just start paying for shit. Like, is that how you're going to start paying for shit? Like, that's crazy. It's just bananas. Like, I would feel like a silent auction or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you just pay with your stuff and just look at it, or you got to fucking nod and shit. Like, what's going to happen? Or like you get somebody real pissed off at McDonald's and stuff. You got somebody really hungry. Maybe that person just don't want to wait no more. You know what I'm saying? I like already paid. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't nodding again. Or what if they get that one crackhead? He knows he ain't got no fucking money, and he goes into McDonald's trying to get some food. And he sits there he's fucking nodding. Like, I know there's fucking money in my account. He fucking says, keep fucking trying to get a free fucking burger. All that shit could be embarrassing. If your face ain't working and shit. This is wild. This is some crazy stuff to be looking out for. This is wild. Wild times. That would just be wild. I can't leave this alone. Just paying with your face. Like, you're paying with your face. It's just wild if you just got to pay with like, what if you decide to like not want to pay with your face, and then you like want to like, take the payback? Like, are you allowed to like do a take back seat with your hand, or you got to do a look away? Like, how do you take the payment back? I want to know. People need to know this shit. Like, what if you don't want to pay? Or what if you're at the strip club? You still got to, and you can't really hide the fucking credit card bill from your wife no more because it's your fucking face. Your credit card bill show up, and it's just a picture of a mirror. Like your mirror and a number on how much you owe. You ain't going to hide it no more because you used your face. Think about it. And y'all are going to support it. Face it. A McDonald's worker caught drying a mop under the fry warmer. In some stomach-churning video, they say the McMop is back. My goodness. I wish we could just go back to a time where there wasn't all these cameras in everybody's asses all the fucking time. And like, we just didn't know what you was doing to our food. We were happier back then. And like, people were just happier back then when they got away with doing the crazy shit. Like, drop a steak on the floor, pick it back up, put it on the plate, 5-second rule. Kick it on the floor a couple times, play some soccer. We didn't know. The steak came out, it was fucking good. But now with all these damn cameras, I don't even know what we can do. And it's like, just nobody can have no kind of, you need those kind of privacy moments. Just that's all I'm saying. We was just way happier back then before like all these cameras came up and just put all up everybody's ass. California to legalize human composting by 2027 as residents seek environmentally health burials. Not to like be like offensive to California or anything like that, but like, this really doesn't surprise me these days. I mean, I hear that like the governor or the mayor or whatever his name is, that Newsom guy, wants to tax everybody like 30 cents a mile because you drive a car. So like this really doesn't. I mean, it doesn't really seem too appealing out in California right now. You know, like my bad, you know, Cali, but like damn, you know, it's like, I mean, it's wild. I mean, there's a lot of vegans. You hear like all this fancy like Cali vegan diets, but now they're gonna fucking compost in humans, man. You're gonna have like really expensive fertilizer coming. That's what I think it's gonna be, is like expensive fertilizer coming soon. Just watch out. Watch out for that expensive fertilizer. Whatever happened to the first cryogenically frozen humans? I can't wait to read this one. You know, like a few of them, they say decomposed into a plug of fluids and were scraped off the bottom of a capsule. First of all, gross. Okay, that's just nasty. Like, you just turned into sludge? I thought you were ice. Like, what'd you do? Thaw them out? Like, how did it turn into sludge if they was ice? That doesn't sound very chronologically, or what's that word? Chronologically frozen. In my opinion, it doesn't sound like they froze it very good. Man. But my thing is like, how did they sell it back in the day? You know, like, because you see these old commercials where they were like saying like cigarettes were good for you and shit. Like these ones like don't hurt your lungs as bad. You know, and shit like, and women were putting like nuclear powered like crazy ass radioactive shit on their faces because it like kept their skin clear. You know, like they were selling people this shit back in the day. So like, this is wild. Like they probably told them like, you can come back in the future. Like, think about it. You know, like too bad they couldn't use like AI back then. It could have told them like, you know, maybe it gave them some better advice. Speaking of AI, Google AI said to put glue in pizza. So I made a pizza with glue and ate it. See, like, yeah, this is like, in my opinion, like, this is why we do need a reset. Like, I'm very pro reset when you read things like this. Like, kids ate Tide Pods. And, like, even worse shit than that. Like, for fun. Like, people are doing dumbass shit for fun. You know? Like, this is wild. Like, a computer told you to put glue in pizza, and so you did it. A woman put glue in her hair. Like, that wasn't the right glue for hair. It was, like, crazy glue. I'm pro reset right now. Like, what if AI, like, is just joking with everybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's got to be, like, if there's real AI, it's only one. You know what I'm saying? And, like, everybody's asking it, like, all these things and all these things. It's like, it's only one artificial intelligence. If it's real, it's like, it's only one robot, I would say. I would think. But, man, if you're listening to a computer to eat glue, where do you, like, start thinking about it? Okay? Like, this computer says I should put glue in this pizza. Like, where do you start, like, debating? Like, should you or should you? Obviously, this person didn't. we got to get something going on. Something needs to happen. Or one of them EMPs. Something needs to come in this reset. We need a big flashy thingy. We need a giant Men in Black thingy. You know what I'm saying? Because times are getting pretty weird. So a new story came out with some more facts on these boring airlines. They ain't that boring. They got some crazy shit happening all the time. And apparently, if you work for the company and say something, you get killed. You know, I don't know about those people on TikTok and stuff too. I always say that stuff and I'm on TikTok, but they always get pissed. I lose followers all the time. Because they're like, they unalived. But they did get killed, okay? The guy got killed, okay? Like, I mean, he really did. So I'm not afraid. I mean, that's just what happened, okay? So this story revealed 300 Boeing planes used by United and American Airlines have potentially a fatal fault that could cause jets to explode midair. It's in the latest blow for a scandal that hit the company. Like, murdering people just wasn't a big enough scandal. They, you know, just hiding the fact that these planes could explode while you're on the way to Florida or some shit. That sucks. You go, man. It's just wild. Like, you got to start asking when you buy your airplane tickets, what kind of plane am I going to be on? I mean, I would start doing it. Well, is it going to be a Boeing? Then I ain't going. Then I need a discount, or a really big discount. You know what I'm saying? Can the plane drive halfway there? You know, what if the plane could drive halfway there just to be safer? You know, make a freeway for the planes. I wonder what they're going to be like next year. Like, remember when there was all them other planes was fucking up? and they just had like crazy ass fucking like discounts, like come fly Delta. You know, this shit's like $40. You know, you could fly to Europe for like $40 when they was all fucking up. And like Boeing, when they're going to try to make their comeback, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, worldwide trips, you know what I'm saying? $39.99, you know, for like the whole family. And then till you get there in your baggage, you got to check your bag. Okay, that's $3,000. You know, try to make the money up somewhere. Well, my name is Jaime, and this has been another episode of Meant to Vent Podcast, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.